Coach, so getting the first win in this series, how important is that for your team, with a couple losses to start the season?
Yeah, a little different feeling from the last two Fridays, so we'll see how that corresponds and, how it carries over tomorrow. But, it's good to get a Friday win always, and it takes a little bit of the pressure off. But, baseball, you gotta turn the page pretty quickly and get ready for the next game. They come fast, but good start to this series.
Trent got a great outing today. What did you see from him today that allowed him to do so well?
Yeah, typical Trent. I mean, just gives us a chance to win and doesn't give up a lot of base hits back to back, especially. And I thought Sky was terrific, in center field, and we got lucky on a couple of balls they hit hard, but Sky was in the right spot. So, we danced around out there in the last inning. You got to give them a lot of credit. Now, those last 3 outs in the game, no matter who you're playing, they're always the toughest 3 to get. So I thought Michael Russell made a terrific play on that last ball. That ball was kind of cued and spinning. That's not as easy a play as I think he made it look.
Along with Trent, this is his first Friday start. Can you take us through that decision to move him to the Friday starter?
Well, it was a difficult decision. We like all 3 of our starters, of course, and it wasn't because Benton hadn't thrown well. It's just Trent. Trent last year he pretty much established himself as a guy that could go out on any night, but particularly Friday, and really pitch well and give us a chance. And Coach Forbes and I talked about it. We actually talked about it before the season started. But I thought Benton really kind of outpitched Trent, in the preseason. So you got to try to reward, what you see in practice as well in scrimmages. So. But this is a good feeling knowing we got Benton, ready to go tomorrow, and then Zach on Sunday. So, it worked out this week.
Could you talk about having Corey back into the lineup? I know he missed the first several games. Is this?
Yeah, obviously, that was a big time for him to step in there and get his first career, home run, I think. And it's been tough on him with mono, just sitting out. He was all ready to go, and he would have been in the lineup from the very beginning, and he hadn't had a lot of live at bats up until today. But I don't punish kids when they get sick or injured. As soon as if they've established themselves, as soon as I'm giving the okay, they're ready. I'm putting them right back in there because they deserve it. And nice to see him pop a ball out. He's really improved from last year. So it was and I thought behind the plate, he blocked some really tough pitches the whole game. I thought he was terrific behind the plate.
I guess going forward, how much of an impact do you expect him to have in the lineup?
Well, he's going to have a big one for us, but so is Adrian Chacon. Adrian's one of our better hitters too. So, we had him ready to hit, and we're going to have to establish some rhythm and some depth here offensively. It's nice that we're getting some wins when we're obviously not clicking on all cylinders and swinging the bat like we're going to have to later on. So, all those guys are going to be important to us.